Hey everybody, Robert Rambles here, and welcome back to World of Warcraft, the Burning Crusade Classic. I hope you are all doing well today. We are starting off here in Farstrider Retreat. I'm going to pick up the Springpaw appetizers that we need for the Party Never Ends quest. While I'm thinking about it,
Your gold is welcome here.
it's going to be on the next page. There we go. Let's sell the few things that are in our inventory that we don't need. Which is not very much, honestly. Our inventory is looking pretty good. And we're going to head out to the southeast here to work on Amani encroachment. And it looks like we'll have a quest to pick up down there once we get into the middle of the troll village. And I'll probably run this over here myself when I'm done for the day. It's just going to be a long, boring run, and from what I remember, it doesn't chain into anything else. So we'll just be taking it over there to get the experience for it. We have a couple of trolls right here. We have a rare that I'd love to take him out. The problem is, I'm not sure if I can, even with evasion. Let's try to get in here and maybe we can pickpocket him. If he wasn't hanging out with the axe thrower, we could certainly take him. We keep getting just out of range. We got some copper, so there's that. Let's come over here. Yeah, I don't know if I want to go in on this guy. We could try it. If we die here, it'll be the quickest death at the start of an episode we've had so far, but that's fine. We have some potions, so potentially we could take him with some potions. Oh, he doesn't even have a lot of health, actually. Oh, that was unsettlingly easy. Oh, we did get a dagger from turning in the rogue quest. I did get that quest turned in, so maybe that's why we're dealing a little bit more damage. Imagine if we had two good green daggers, we'd probably be dealing a crap ton of damage. It's kind of surprising. We don't need the Shadow Priest right now. We need Berserkers and Axe Throwers, and we need to talk to a guy over here who I think is in a cage. Luckily for us, the trolls are not big runners over here. They're not really trying to get away once they get low on health. See, we have another player here. We have quite a few people leveling up here today. I've been pleasantly surprised by the number of people who are leveling low-level characters in the Burning Crusade Classic. Come closer, don't be afraid. Us Darkspears be mortal enemies of the Amani just like you. Their boss, Zalmarash, is an evil troll. He gave me the bad poison and leaves me in this cage to die. Okay, let's see. What does he want us to do? Chieftain Zalmarash's head. Okay. And where's that going to be at exactly? It's going to be over here. We also have a quest pickup over there, so maybe we will work our way around. Though I think there are going to be multiple kill quest here. I really can't remember if we have to come back here after doing this initial kill quest or not. Right now we're just going to focus on berserkers and axe throwers, and then I think I'll go back and turn this in and see if it changes into anything else. I don't think I want to push too hard into this area if we don't absolutely have to right now. What else do we have going on? Otembe's hammer. Yeah, Otembe is right over here. I think the player we saw just took him out, so... We'll fight guys in this general area and we'll wait for Otembe to respawn. Which he'll probably do pretty quickly. The Shadow Priest we don't need. I guess it helps that we are a few levels ahead of these guys. I wasn't really paying attention to that. But that's probably a contributing reason to why we are just tearing through them. See, I have a feeling that once we complete this kill quest that we might get something to do with these Shadow Priests. It's a little bit weird that they would have a bunch of Shadow Priests here if we weren't going to come back and take them out at some point. Nothing like just walking into somebody's home and murdering them, I guess. That's the way of the World of Warcraft. I always feel slightly bad. Yeah, that's cloth. That's obviously not going to be an upgrade. This will be the last berserker, and then we just need... Oh, we're done with axe thrower, so we're actually going to be done with this here in a second. I'd like to get Otembe. It looks like we lost our opportunity to do that once again. Maybe there are more players around than I thought. Let's see. Yeah, that's okay. Let's run back and we'll turn... Well, you know what? I really don't want to do that. I'd really like to get his hammer first and then go back and turn them in together. Let's just fight around in this area to keep ourselves busy here while we wait for the respawn. Yes, we wasted our sprint, but it's on a 5-minute cooldown. It'll be back up soon enough. Yeah, see, we definitely have some competition in the area here. Always nice to see other active players. Obviously, we could wish that we didn't lose our mob, but should be back up soon. This guy's back up. And we obviously just need to hang out right in this area so we know when he's back up. There he is. Let's go ahead and get in here. We'll hit him with our knife, that way we know we've tagged him before anybody else does. Okay, now we can head back. Might not be a bad idea for us to fight some of the wildlife on the way and get some skinning done. Once we hit level 50, if I'm paying enough attention, I will remember to skill this up. I don't want to get maxed out on our skinning at any point. Yeah, but I do feel like I've been slacking a little bit on the leatherworking, so I am gonna gather some skins here and hope that maybe we can keep that going. Some people like to wait until they're max level to worry about professions. I won't do that. I've learned that if I level a character to max, it's harder for me to go back into old content and farm up resources than it is just to make a little bit of time while I'm leveling to do that same thing. And it has multiple benefits. If you level up your profession while you're leveling up, you get things like kill experience that's valuable to you, maybe even items that you could sell. So, in my opinion, it's just better to make a little bit of time here and there as you go to farm up materials for your crafting as you level your character up. That being said, I know some people are huge power levelers that they want to get the max level as soon as possible. They don't have time for delays and they just want to knock that stuff out at the end of the game. It's understandable, it's just not the way that I've ever been able to successfully get professions leveled up. I have a lot more success when I kind of do it as I go.
Will fall. Death to all who oppose us.
Everything.
Let's repair our gear and we will sell everything. I guess we didn't have any junk there. Oh, we might not have Leatrix Plus. I might not have Leatrix Plus installed. I use Leatrix Plus in Classic to automatically vendor our junk gear. I guess I don't have the TBC version going. Okay then, in that case we will do it the old-fashioned way. That looks decent enough.
To the Sindorai.
That's gonna be useless to us. Let's just take the staff to sell.
Choose wisely. Farewell.
Okay, yeah, we didn't get a follow-up, so I was totally wrong. For some reason I thought we'd get a follow-up to kill other guys here, and because of that, I have just stopped us from being efficient, I guess. So, sorry about that. I think I must be thinking of an area in the Ghostlands where we have multiple quests there, and we have to get different items from different types of trolls. Oh well, let's just run down here and we'll try to get back into things. Running past all the aggressive treants is a questionable idea. Probably gonna have to fight a few of these guys to safely get up there. That's absolutely fine. Here is the chieftain. He's going to come with a little buddy, so we are going to go into melee range and pop evasion here. And we picked up an Amani scroll. This is going to start a level 8 quest. Though you don't understand the language in these battle plans, you clearly make out a map marking the positions of Farstrider Retreat and Fairbreeze Village. You'd best let Lieutenant Dawnrunner at the Farstrider Retreat know about this. Hi. Hi there. Didn't see you on the way up. So yeah, obviously, like, I guess we could have done all this at once. We do have to run over here to let the guy out of the cage. Actually, I don't know if we're going to let him out, or if we're just going to tell him, hey, we killed that guy you wanted us to kill. Have a great day now. That seems more likely. Let's cross the water over here. I think we can stay on the land here. Fear Dot, that's an awesome name for a warlock, my man. Zolmash had this coming. He burned down Vensha's village. I killed many Amani before he put me in this cage. They like... Oh god, I hate the way they write the accents in this game. It's so awful. So awful. I feel bad even reading them with the accents. A lot of the time I'll just try to look ahead and read it the way a normal person might just speak without trying to fake an accent that you don't understand, that you haven't studied the dialect. You're just writing this generic accent, you know, it's... Well, it's culturally insensitive is what it is. And that's all that I'll really say about that. Well, that was the worst time to decide to pop Sprint. A second earlier would have been good. Just a little trip through Leather Alley here. We can take on all these guys. They're pretty quick to go down. The trolls have been keeping us pinned here while planning an attack on Fairbreeze Village. We were not expecting this at all. Go to Fairbreeze Village and notify Ranger Degolian of the Amani plans. Even with Zolmarash dead, Fairbreeze Village must prepare for a troll attack. Tell Degolian I will send him reinforcements as soon as possible.
Keep your wits about you.
Alright, I guess we are going to be making that run. It's kind of a long run, isn't it? Do we have our hearth set there? Yeah, we do. Of course we do. Let's go ahead and do that. That's a good idea. It's a good time to use the old hearthstone. And while we're on this side of the map, oh well, I guess I could like find this guy inside the building or something if I was paying attention. Oh no, he's not inside the building. He's literally just right on the outside of the building. Okay.
The eternal sun guides us.
The information you've brought is of vital importance. Now that we know the trolls' plans, we can prepare for an attack. Let's take the chess piece.
The reckoning is at hand.
See what that looks like on us. Yeah, it looks very similar to stuff we have seen in the past, like the past few levels. And that's it. We don't get to see a troll attack. We don't get to participate in defending the village against a troll attack. We turn in the quest and we move on with life. I guess, like, for a minute I got confused. Like, firstly, you're a level 6. Why are you even attacking us? I got confused because I'm like, well, what do we do now? I guess we're going to be heading down into the Ghostlands pretty soon. I forgot that we, you know, have this thing called the Breadcrumb Quest. That leads us down into the Ghostlands. But for now, let's come over here to Cetheriel's Haven and get this one turned in. And that's going to leave us nothing to do except to venture into the Ghostlands. I always think that there's more to do over here in Torwatha, but I get confused between Torwatha and some of the Ghostlands troll stuff which happens down here. It's kind of in like a similar area on their map. And of course, similar enemies.
Glory to the
There you go, dude. Party on, my man. Didn't I just send you out to gather up more party supplies? Yes, you did.
We will have justice.
He gave us something, but I don't even know what he gave us. Delivery to Tranquiline. That's not what he gave us. Okay, anyway, it really doesn't matter. The point is that we have to get ourselves down into the Ghostlands now, guys. Yeah, things kind of end here really anticlimactically. It's like, okay, you've you've cleared the map. There are no more quests to pick up, so time to get going. I've been kind of keeping an eye on looking for group chat when I've been on Burning Crusade and on Classic, and yeah, I think that there's a lot less boosters since Blizzard went ahead and banned all of the organized boosting communities and put a bunch of rules in place for what you could and couldn't do. It's good to see people who are actually looking for actual groups. Oh, wait, there we go. Want to buy a boost. I spoke way too soon. I guess the difference is, like, if you're a person or you're a guild, you're allowed to offer a boost. You just can't be part of a community that's doing it. That's like a very thin line, right? It could be the same exact people doing it, but maybe they're just no longer part of their little online communities or websites. But it has seemed like the spam has been less. Alright, let's see what Arcanist Vandrel has for us here. Here's the delivery to Tranquiline. Finally, we've waited for a response from the Regent Lord for weeks. Let me see here. What's this? A dark presence. He senses a dark presence in the Ghostlands? No kidding. I could have told him that. I mean, to be fair, it is called the Ghostlands, right? Yeah, let's grab the agility bracers. Perfect. What are the Forsaken doing here? The situation is more grim than many have been led to believe. The Forsaken are here as allies in the fight against our common enemy, the Scourge. Trust me when I say this, without them, the Ghostlands would be lost and the Scourge would already have overrun Eversong Woods.
Keep your wits about you.
It's good giving credit where credit is due. I know it seems strange, but these Forsaken are here to help. You should speak with their leader, High Executor Maverin. He's in the tower to the west, on the west side of town. We will do that. Let's come over here and let's get the flight point really quick so I don't forget to do that. go.
Speak quickly.
I know that we Forsaken appear monstrous to your eyes, but I assure you we mean your people no harm. We are here because of a common enemy, Darkon the Traitor. He has returned and now commands the Scourge that are invading this land from his steadfast Deathholm to the south. Our leader, Lady Sylvanas Windrunner, originally hails from these lands, and in fact used to be an elf. She has a history with Darkon and wants him dead as much as your people do. Now, my friend, if you would be so kind as to return to Arcanist Vandrel, I know that he is very anxious to send you out to your first mission here in the Ghostlands. We're counting on you. Don't let us down.
Our time will come.
And that just opened up a bunch of quests for us to grab, so we're going to kind of do a circuit here and check those out before we loop back and talk to the Arcanist. We probably also want to sell some things. That would be good. Those we want to equip.
The reckoning is at hand.
And you are...
The Plagued Coast. To find a cure for the plague, we need to understand how it affects different creatures, from the most complex life forms to the lowliest subspecies. I've come here to study the Murlocs, since, like us, they've retained free will in undeath. What makes these lowly mongrels so special? I need to find out. 6 Plagued Murloc Spines.
Farewell.
Wanted, Knuckle Rot and Illusion. We're not going to be taking that on for a while, but I guess it's okay for it to hang out in our quest log. That's going to be like a level 20 something quest that we're going to need some help with. So hopefully there will be people still leveling when we need them.
I haven't got all day.
Goods from Silvermoon City. Deliver Quartermaster Limel's Bill of Lading.
Victory for Sylvanas.
Be quick about your
Tomber Supplies.
Remember, patience, discipline. The dark times will pass.
Alright, Sun Crown Village. We're surrounded here. The outlying villages have all been overrun by the Scourge. You must head northeast to Sun Crown Village immediately and deal with the Nerubian Scourge menace. You can't miss them. They're spider-like creatures. There's no time to waste. Quel'Thalas must be reclaimed. Yes, spoiler alert, that doesn't happen.
Keep your wits about you.
The quest behind us is the Flight Master. We're not going to do that right this minute. We're going to come over to Sun Crown Village first. Although we want to do this soon if we want to get credit for it, so maybe I'll have to prioritize that after this one. I kind of want to hide this for now, but not really sure how to do that specifically with hiding the paths. I can hide the quests themselves, but don't seem to be able to hide the path. Come closer, I am dying. I was sent here to slay these Nerubians, but Vandrel didn't know that they have a leader. The dying blood elf coughs up a good amount of blood. A good amount of blood? Are you kidding me? That's what you write? He coughs up a good amount of blood? Listen, when you're coughing up blood, there's no good amount. You're not striving to cough up more blood, okay? You're just hoping that you're not coughing up blood. You could have put, he coughs up some blood, or a lot of blood, or A disturbing amount of blood, but a good amount. That's a good amount. I think we're good there. Yeah, we're good. We've met our coughing up blood quota for the day. Find and slay Anhuxuten. I try not to pick apart the writing, but it is one of the bad habits of mine. That if the writing is just especially bad, or the words used in the quest are just especially horrendous, it just kind of... it triggers me, I guess. I always tell myself that I'm not going to let it, but every once in a while it still happens. I used to have this belief that people who worked for and wrote stories for video games were like these really skilled people with English degrees, and that it would be like a really hard job to do because they must have a lot of experience and skill with writing. And then I started reading the quest in World of Warcraft. And I realized to myself that this is the kind of shit that I probably could have written when I was 18 or 19 years old. Except it wouldn't have been as stupid, because I would have been trying to make it good. And I'm not saying I could design story arcs and, like, you know, tell all the lore, but I'm talking about on an individual quest-by-quest scale, the caliber of the writing oftentimes leaves something to be desired, and sometimes all it leaves to be desired is a simple editing pass by someone who knows English. If it had crossed the desk of an actual editor, they'd be like, yeah, let's just change this word and flip this sentence around. Oh, look, it sounds a lot better now and less stupid. That's really all it needed. When you write a thing that's going to be published for other people to consume, you write the thing, you send it to peer review, which means it goes to your team gives a little bit of feedback on it, then you send it to an editor. After the editor sends back their feedback, you incorporate that feedback and then you publish it. A lot of the quest writing through all ages of World of Warcraft, not just when it was a young game, it seems like they just write their quests, and maybe they use Grammarly, and that's the end of it. It doesn't go to an editor, it probably doesn't go to peer review, so sometimes we get quests that are just written really, really poorly, and it's freaking sad, man. It makes me sad. We need to find the named one. Where is the named one? I haven't... usually it's wandering around, like, kind of making a path. Oh, here you are. Will this happen in time? Let me get a hit in. Just one hit. Okay, that's everything we need over here. Let's hit the road. Oh, wait a minute, Well... okay. I don't think I should go over here yet, even though we're at level to do some of this stuff. Yeah, I just wasted my sprint by thinking about what to do. Yeah, we're close, but... let's go turn these in, and we'll take a look at the levels for our next round of quests. See, this is level 13, we can put that off. Level 11, 12, 12, 12. Okay, so we at least have to do some of this stuff. We'll try to tackle it in level order and see if that creates like a good path for us. See, some of this stuff is higher. Level 14 is much higher. So maybe we need to wait on going out to the east. When you can see the quest on the map, it kind of gives you alternate considerations, whereas like without Questie we wouldn't see these, so we wouldn't even really be thinking about going over here. But we'll see what level the quest on the west side get to, and once we are doing like level 12 to 13 quest, maybe then we head over to the east. We've had one success, but there are 2 more villages that must be reclaimed. Golden Mist Village is our next target. It lies to the northwest and has been taken by the ghost of the High Elves that used to live there. Gruesome, I know. But these are apparently the sorts of tactics that the Scourge like to employ. It's not that they like to employ them or that they're really employing tactics. It's just kind of what happens when you get killed by the Scourge. You typically become some kind of undead. I don't know. Defeat some ghosts and wraiths. Perfect.
Farewell. Our enemies will fall.
And we want the Tranquiline Breaches. No we don't. We want a sword.
Remember the Sunwell.
This is something that you guys might be able to help me with. Do I want a higher speed weapon in my main hand, or and by higher speed, I guess I mean slower? See, this one is 2.5, and this one is 2. Where do I want the bigger number? Do I want the bigger number in my main hand, or do I want the bigger number in my offhand? I think that's important for dual wield classes, and I just don't know, but I would love for you guys to tell me. Oh, 1 million more quests have opened up. Perfect. I was feeling like, yeah, we didn't have enough quests to do, so I'm glad that a dozen more have opened up. Yeah, the goods to Silvermoon City, purchase a flight. Okay. Yeah, let's go pick up the bazillion other quests now. Salvaging the past. Can you believe it? We have an actual functioning arcane sanctum up and running southeast of here, the Sanctum of the Sun. All manner of important magisters have come to take part in running it. Of course, they've all forgotten about the Sanctum of the Moon. Not much remains of it, and its energies have given rise to bizarre creatures. I'm not one to let good resources go to waste, however. Go to the Sanctum of the Moon and see if you can recover the crystallized essences from the creatures there.
We will have justice.
Help Ranger Valana, find Ranger Valana and Lieutenant Tomerthrin on the shore of Lake Arundel and the Ghostlands.
Hold your head high.
Okay. That's going to be over to the northeast.
Yes.
Investigate Andorath. We are having difficulty with a group of night elves that have recently taken over a nearby island. They've set up a small camp at the old high elf ley line nexus, Andorath, to the northwest. There is a dirt path that leads up to it just past the Dead Scar. I suggest that you lend us your aid by going there, investigating what they are up to, and slaying as many of the conceited night elves as you can.
Farewell.
I don't know why they're conceited, but okay.
Speak quickly.
Trouble at Underlake Mines. Slay 8 Blackpaw Gnolls, 6 Blackpaw Scavengers, 4 Blackpaw Shaman. Down the Dead Scar. If you've made it this far, then you probably know about the Dead Scar and how, to this day, mindless Scourge follow the path of destruction that Arthas created on his way to Silvermoon City. Make yourself useful and thin down the Scourge's numbers in the Scar. If you prove to be worth your salt, I'll put in a good word for you. With who?
Watch your back.
Who are you putting in a good word for? You're like a random nobody.
What do you seek?
And Culinary Crunch. Collect 5 crunchy spider
The
legs.
reckoning is at hand.
Okay. That being said, let's take a look at our quest levels here. That's a level 15 quest, the crunchy spider legs. Andarath is 11. Golden Mist Village is 11. We'd probably just have to come over here and do the Plagued Coast. And then maybe circle back down here. Let's kind of do like a loop. Let's go up here. And then we can kind of circle back down and around. I don't know if that's going to work, but that's what we're going to try. We'll get Tomburst supplies first, and then we'll go investigate the Night Elf area. We'll get the undead here when we loop our way back up from the south. We have these 2 paladins to thank for clearing the way for us here to the supplies. Thank you so much, guys. It's much appreciated. Well, we need to fight 12 of these guys, so let's start clearing from way out here, because we're going to need to kill the majority of them, it seems like. Do a little bit of evasion here. Since we decided to come in here with no health. That was foolish of me. Maybe I'll pay for it. Maybe I won't. Looks like I'm going to get away with it this time, but I will start watching our health a little bit more. We get to go quite a bit on the rogue, but sometimes I get a little carried away and forget little things like health. We need to create at least a handful of these bandages. I'm going to have to let this roll probably when I'm done recording for the day. I will just let this craft all of these. And we'll probably be able to get heavy linen bandage fairly soon after I do that. Oh, hi. Let's make our way down here and let's discover the item we have to discover, and then we'll worry about finishing up with the kill quest. Oh, that was it. We just had to get into the area. We didn't have to click on anything. We just had to run into the middle of the area, and that counts as investigated. Perfect. Love the music right here, by the way. They could do a lot more with the music to like tell us about the loss and the longing of the Blood Elves. They don't do a lot in the writing to make us feel any of the things that they've been through, but they could use more music like that to kind of drive home like kind of how down they must feel and how forlorn they must feel about what's happened to their homeland. It's interesting to me that the sword goes on our back and the dagger hangs at our hip. I didn't notice that until just now. We can't sheath our swords at our hips? Like, that would be a place to sheath a sword. The only thing you'd really put on your back might be a two-hander. I mean, even that you might sheath at your side. I don't think over-the-shoulder sheathing is like that common throughout actual history. It has some issues. We are going to go into Golden Mist Village. I want to get this last spider here. Drop rate was going pretty good for us for a while, and then it kind of just stopped. Oh, that's 4 out of 5. That's not bad. These guys sure do like to dodge our attacks, don't they? What is it that they're putting on us? Stamina and spirit reduced. That's bad. It's all bad. I don't think we have any objectives here besides just fighting the ghost and wraiths, do we? Pretty sure that's all we have to do. I don't think I need to investigate any of these buildings. That was a ton of dodges. These ghosts can dodge, which makes sense that they would be hard to hit because they're ghosts. That's all that we need here. I'm going to try to make our way out to the coast. I'd really like to get my last crunchy spider leg so I don't have to think about that quest anymore. Will it happen? Probably not. Yeah, no, absolutely it won't. Okay, let's head down and start taking on some of the murlocs, and maybe they will be so kind as to drop their spines for us. Of course they have ranged attacks. Why wouldn't they have ranged attacks? That was a little bit too close. think I'm going to have to just pull these guys back one at a time to be safe here. Reduced our agility there. Of course, he would reduce a stat that we actually need. Makes sense. And yeah, now it's time to regain all of our health. I'm paying attention. I swear that I am. It's quite possibly one of the worst drop rates that we've come up against so far. I'm probably going to regret this, aren't I? Yeah, basically instant regret. Okay, curious how they're still hitting me. I guess they're throwing stuff. That's fine. So yeah, don't run in on any of these guys, because you'll pull 3. Maybe the spider will take pity on us and actually drop its item for us, since the murlocs are not really wanting to do that right now. Hey, there we go. He just wanted to decay our agility so much that he was willing to cast it twice in a row. That's cool. Whatever makes you happy. Gonna need to make some more bandages here really quick. And hey, look at that. That's 6 out of 6, and we are done with Murlocs. How's our inventory looking? Pretty good, considering we have all these clams that we need to open. There we go. Okay, what do we want to do now? Let's shoot down here to the Crystallized Mana Essence. Yeah, let's do that. I don't think there's any real reason for us to go inside the sanctum if we can get everything we need here on the outside of it. And yeah, it looks like there should be more than enough guys on the outside of the building for us to get what we need, even if the drop rate isn't 100%, which it's bound to not be. That was a good time to level, a level 14, though we are going to have to go to our trainer as soon as we do this whole loop. That's going to be one of my priorities, is flying back to Silvermoon, doing the little Breadcrumb Quest we have to go back there, and then to train. I think we have to train level 12, and no, we did train 12, so it should be only level 14. We shouldn't be that far behind. So it shouldn't be too impactful, but we will want to get those skills pretty soon. I'm going to throw here to not run into all of this. Doesn't seem worth risking it. We got a shadow wand. That would be great for a caster about this level. Wands can sometimes be hard to come by. And if you're a priest or a warlock, you absolutely have to have one. Well, let's go ahead and do some evasion here. Didn't see this guy hanging out. My camera was zoomed in a little bit too close. Well, we do have a potion. I'm going to pop one. I feel like I'm going to have to make sure to buy potions either on the auction house or if I can find a vendor. It seems like it's going to be really important for us just to have a couple potions on standby for when I get us into bad situations like that. Let's head down here and see if we can take on these gnolls. Okay, we'll get the Underlight ore sample quest as well. I don't want to get close to these stone wings though. They're level 17. Oh, we've already ticked something off. Oh, great. Yeah. Yeah, we won't die in combat. We'll definitely die trying to run away from stuff if we die. That does seem like the most likely outcome. Okay, there's some scary guys around here. This guy we need to be particularly careful about. Let's see if we can sneak down here, pick up the quest, and then heal up.
Baladash Malinore. Remember the sun well.
Let's keep an eye on him. But yeah, we're gonna work our way down right here. This is an area where I'd love to run into another player clearing so we could kind of team up and take on some of these bigger camps. Otherwise, we might run into some problems here. We don't have a good slow. Oh, look. Oh, it's a guild invite. I got so excited that it was a party invite. Man. Alright. Spam guild invite. Sure, it's a winner. These guys are level 14. It's possible that coming here was kind of silly at this level. It's possible. And yeah, I don't know how we're gonna do any of the group pulls. We're not gonna... Oh shit, see, this is gonna be a 2-pull. I think I have to run away from this, and I can't really run far, and I can't really run sporadically. I have to be very careful here. I kind of have to hope this tree is where they drop. Yeah, there we go. That was not good. Not good. This is a little bit dicey, and I'm probably a little bit low of a level to be here doing any of this stuff. Probably at least needed my level 12, my level 14 skills. Oh good, we pulled a bat that we absolutely don't need and he's level 15. This bat could kill us pretty easily, I think, if we miss a couple times or if they get a couple crits. I'm gonna pop the potion so that maybe we live. But yeah, you guys can see what I mean. We're just, I think we need another rank of something, right? Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah, we have some things we gotta work on. That's quite a run here that we're gonna have to do. Yeah, here's what we're gonna do. I'm just gonna spirit res. We're gonna spirit res here. We're gonna take the hit on the spirit res. And we're gonna get these quests turned in, and I'm gonna go train up our level 14 skills. And yeah, I feel like that's gonna be a better idea. We got really ambitious. I wanted to do a full loop. I wanted to get everything done, but I just feel like we're a little bit of a low level. And without all of our skills, we're going to be at a severe disadvantage. Okay, we don't really need any of this. Windrunner Village. The final battle against the Ghostlands villages is upon you. Windrunner Village to the southeast has been overrun by a large force of the most powerful Scourge shock troopers. Okay, we won't be doing that for a little while. Here are your supplies, buddy. We did manage to get quite a bit done, so I'm happy about that. I really wanted to do that whole loop, but in the back of my mind I knew it was kind of foolish to try. The only reason I did it was because we have an incredible amount of inventory space. But it just got to be a little bit too much. When a random bat in the vicinity kills you, it's time to rethink your plan. That's what I always say.
I'm listening. Trust no one.
Let's see. We got this cloak with some stamina on it. We will equip that.
Baladash Malanore.
Into occupied territory, still the Night Elf plan. So we have to go out and find a boat full of Night Elves and steal their plans. I'm pretty sure that's what that one is. Investigate the Amani Catacombs. Our sources tell us that the trolls buried in the Amani Catacombs inside Sungray's Peak have been rising from the dead. Dame Arafuris would have you investigate these catacombs and put the torch to any of the unanimated bodies you come across. And while we're doing that, we will collect 8 Troll Juju for Deathstalker Maltendis here. When we do that.
Victory lies ahead.
And salvaging the past. Okay, we've cleaned all of that up. Guys, I'm going to get us back to Silvermoon, sell everything, do some training, and then we will come back here and we will continue. I feel like it might be a good idea, instead of working on this level 14 stuff, yeah, which is Dead Scar and this are both level 14, so is Occupied Territory. We're going to go to the east first, I think. Not for this stuff, but for the stuff over here. We're going to go deal with Zebsora, help Ranger Valana, the Forgotten Ritual, Spirits of the Drowned, and maybe Bearers of the Plague. We'll do all that, then we'll come back over to the west. That is the plan, guys. I'm going to jump on a flight here and call it for the day. I'd love to hear from you guys. Let me know what you think of the playthrough. As always, I do really appreciate all the support and you guys choosing to spend your time here with me in Azeroth. It does mean the world to me. So take care of yourselves out there and take care of each other. And we will see you back in Azeroth sometime soon. Bye now.